Jordan, just want to say thanks for the awesome question. That's a good one. We are working on stuff like that. Right now, we're actually like putting a bunch of hip hop songs together so we can hit up some of our friends that we've made over the last year in the music industry and be like, yo, jump on this, do a verse for us, do a chorus for us. So Jordan, you can definitely expect to see that soon. We're working on it.
We actually met a really cool dude on Warped Tour. Ronnie Radke from Falling in Reverse. Had a nice chat with him. Talked hip hop a little bit, and hopefully soon we can get that going.
Like the music he's been putting out recently, he's just been beasting it recently. So we just really want to mess with him, see what we could do in the studio. We got a couple things we're working on right now. Might see what will happen, but keep it moving and stuff, you know.
The one that really stands out to me is we made really good friends with this band called Teenage Bottle Rocket on Warped Tour. So we were hanging out in their bus one day. You know, it was a nice kind of break because we were in an RV all tour. You know, buses had air conditioning and like leather seats and all this crazy stuff. So we're in there smoking with Bran and Ray. And Ray had one of his friends with him. We're all talking, smoking, having a good time. And all of a sudden, the dude that Ray brought started like slouching and just like got this crazy stare on his face, and then he like lays on the side of Ray, just slowly slides down the wall onto the floor. The dude straight up passed out while standing up. Brand's laughing in the corner. He's like, "Why? What are you cuddling up on Ray like that?" And it was fucking. And the only person that we had a person with us was an EMT. Didn't do anything about it. We
a couple of them that stand out to me would be like, it was like maybe the 5th night into Warped Tour when we didn't even start yet. We were just on the tour or whatever, and we were in Oklahoma and we slept in some parking lot. I remember we got hit with a crazy thunderstorm, and I just remember it was like so loud. The thunder was going, lightning, the rain was just pouring on our little RV, like making it sound like we were pretty much about to get wiped away in like a tornado. And I remember just laying in bed like, damn, what did I get myself into, yo? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm gonna die on tour. This is insane. I'm gonna die on tour.
Either you have to really want it and know you want to do something with it, or you have to all know that it's just a hobby. Because to have members with different missions in a band, it will not work. You'll have a lot of angry people.
My advice for you, or anybody trying to start a band, would be to not take it lightly if it's something that you really want to if you really want to start a career with. So don't take it lightly. Just keep it moving, keep shifting through members, keep joining new bands until you find like you finally found a group of people that are just like you.
You really got to be on your game, hustling, getting people out there, knowing your name, EPs out, just market and hustle.
Lucas, that's a good question, because we feel like that a lot, I think. It's being a smaller band, the majority of your shows are going to be like that, I feel like, unless you're going on with a big band. You're going to have a bunch of those, so you got to be able to deal with it. Because if you're a type of guy that goes into it and is like expecting 500 people at every show, you're gonna be disappointed as a motherfucker, and you're not gonna want to be in it. Yeah. I mean, you got to be ready for 10 people to be there.
You know, there are gonna be days that just aren't great. You know, you always want to go into a show feeling like, you know, this is gonna be an awesome show, and sometimes you get people standing there just kind of, you know, not getting it. So all you have to do is remember the people who do.
What kind of question is that? Do we have new music? Of course we have new music. It's a brand new year. We got a brand new attitude and we're bringing some new heat. We already worked on a bunch of shit that's coming out. I'm really excited about one project that I can't speak of right now, but you're definitely gonna be hearing about it soon. It's the first thing that we're gonna be dropping in 2015.
Yep. Yo, we got plenty of new music coming out. We got something coming out hopefully right before we head out on this tour. That should be starting in late March or something like that. So be on the lookout for some new stuff, and even after that, we'll be pumping out the goods for sure. I just can't lose and focus. Something I can't hold it.